ABBA's Mamma Mia returns to Broadway, why it's still a hit. Mamma Mia is an uplifting ABBA musical that I simply adore. This Saturday marks the return of Mamma Mia to the Winter Garden Theater, the iconic Broadway location where it originally premiered and enjoyed a remarkable 14-year run starting in 2001, featuring an irresistible jukebox score filled with timeless hits like Dancing Queen, The Winner Takes It All, and Take a Chance on Me. The musical weaves a delightful narrative centered on themes of love, family, and self-discovery. It's no surprise that theater enthusiasts consider it a true crowd pleaser. In fact, Linda Weiner from Newsday described it as ABBA's grandiose yet modest, dopey but disarmingly sweet glob of neo-nostalgic brain candy. Since its world premiere in London's West End in 1999, where it continues to captivate audiences, Mamma Mia has charmed viewers around the globe, including those in Long Island, where local theaters eagerly embraced the opportunity to stage it as soon as the rights were released. As the musical makes its Broadway comeback, theater professionals from Long Island have shared their insights on why this show resonates so well. And to borrow a lyric, they would all take a chance on producing it again. Where to stream the movies? The excitement for Mamma Mia isn't limited to the stage. The 2008 film adaptation, featuring Meryl Streep, grossed an impressive $706.8 million worldwide. Despite the mixed reviews regarding Pierce Brosnan's singing, even the 2018 sequel, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, which featured Cher in a role instead of Streep, managed to earn nearly $400 million globally. If you're eager to relive the ABBA magic, both films are available for streaming. Subscribers can watch Mamma Mia for free on Netflix or rent it for $3.79 on Prime Video and Google Play, and for $3.99 on Apple TV Plus and Fandango at Home. The sequel can be rented for $3.99 on Apple TV Plus, Google Play, and Fandango at Home. And Daniel Bubbio's Pure Fun and Pure Nostalgia. Jeffrey Sanzel, the artistic director of Theater 3 in Port Jefferson, fondly recalls his first experience with the show, which follows Sophie, a bride-to-be, on a quest to discover which of her mother Donna's 3 former lovers is her biological father. It's not Sweeney Todd, it's not Sondheim, but it is pure fun and pure nostalgia, he remarked. That combination gives it this universal, across-the-board appeal. This magnetic charm was evident during Theater 3's May 2022 production, where many attendees returned multiple times. You could stage it in your backyard with middle school students, and you'd still draw a crowd, he added. Cassidy Rose O'Brien, who portrayed Sophie in Theater 3's rendition, passionately sang ABBA classics like Honey Honey and I Have a Dream. I wasn't a fan of Mamma Mia until I started working on the show, she admitted. Then I discovered just how much there is to love about it. The stage version is bursting with vibrancy and heart, a no-brainer to produce. Richard Dolce, the executive producer at the John W. Engelman Theater in Northport, is always on the lookout for productions that will attract audiences. When the Broadway run concluded in 2015 and regional rights became available, he jumped at the chance. My role is to find shows that I believe my audience will enjoy. When Mamma Mia became available, it was a no-brainer, he stated. As soon as we secured the rights, we included it in our season lineup. Engelman's 2016 production, which ran from July to September, was met with enthusiastic responses. Everyone had a fantastic time, he shared. By the end of the show, the audience was on their feet dancing. Directed by Phyllida Lloyd in both the West End and on Broadway, the musical, with a book by Katherine Johnson and music and lyrics by ABBA's Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus, is designed to encourage audiences to dance in the aisles before heading home. They really created a winning formula, Dolce remarked. It's an incredibly well-crafted musical. A gift that keeps on giving. At the Argyle Theatre in Babylon, Mamma Mia was a tremendous success in March 2022. Artistic director Evan Pappas describes it as a true crowd pleaser. I often joke that if every theater could produce Mamma Mia once a year, they would, he said. It consistently sells out and draws in large audiences. It's a gift that keeps on giving, he continued. People adore it. It's akin to watching an episode of Friends or Golden Girls. Even if you've seen it 20 times, you keep coming back for more. O'Brien, who attended the Argyle production, shared, "While we were performing at Theatre 3, they were also staging it there, and I went to see it. I ended up seeing it twice. It was wonderful." Although Mamma Mia may not fit the mold of traditional serious theater, Pappas recognizes its emotional depth. Yes, it's lighthearted, he acknowledged, but there's something deeper. What is it that makes it resonate with audiences so profoundly? Sold-out shows and familiar songs. In 2019, various productions of Mamma Mia flourished across Long Island, including one by the Sid Jacobson Community Players at the JCC in Roslyn. When asked what stands out most about the show, producer Susan Kalman immediately responded, "Fun," followed by, "Sold out." Having seen the show on Broadway, Kalman was eager to bring it to her stage, but like many community theaters, securing the rights was a lengthy process. "I wasn't surprised at all. It's a crowd pleaser." It ran on Broadway for years, she noted. She understands the excitement surrounding its return to Broadway, especially at the Winter Garden, where the logo featuring the exuberant bride is once again gracing the marquee. "The show is filled with music that people recognize," she explained. "The average theatergoer enjoys a certain level of familiarity, which makes it much more enjoyable and accessible to watch." When asked if she would consider staging it again, her response was immediate. "Absolutely. A role to remember." That same spring, Star Playhouse in Commack presented its own version of Mamma Mia. Ariane Huther, a full-time musician and music educator from Lindenhurst, took on the role of Donna, a character made famous by Louise Pitre on Broadway and Meryl Streep in the film. "It was the last significant performance I did on stage before the pandemic," she reflected. "I can't think of a better show to have as my final stage experience before our enforced break." "We had fantastic audiences," Huther added. "Donna was such a fun role. The comedic chaos unfolds all around her." She acknowledged that ABBA's music is a significant part of the show's appeal. "The idea is that you can leave your worries at the door, step inside, and enjoy some fantastic disco tunes," she said. "That's what fills the seats." However, beneath the glitz, there is emotional weight, particularly in the mother-daughter storyline. Her favorite moment? Not the show-stopping "the winner takes it all," but the more intimate "slipping through my fingers." "That tender, personal moment between mother and daughter is truly special," she said. "I don't need to delve too deeply into the show," she added. "I would just say that as much fun as the audience has watching Mamma Mia, I can assure you that the performers on stage are having an even better time." Mamma Mia. By the numbers, with a total of 5,772 performances, including 14 previews, Mamma Mia proudly holds the title of the 9th longest-running show in Broadway history. That translates to a significant amount of money at the box office, with the show grossing over $7 billion worldwide. It has also attracted a massive audience, with more than 70 million people having seen it across 50 productions in 16 different languages. And let's not forget the lycra. So much of it was required for the Super Trooper. Costumes that it actually saved the Italian mill that produced the stretchy fabric from behind the scenes of Mamma Mia on Broadway. Imagine being transported to a sun-kissed Greek island, surrounded by the infectious and deliriously feel-good melodies of ABBA. That's what awaits you with the Broadway musical Mamma Mia. This iconic show is back on Broadway, bringing with it a whirlwind of romantic chaos, beachy vibes, and unforgettable music. But here's where it gets exciting. You're about to get an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at what makes this production tick, courtesy of Grant Reynolds' new vlog. The Sky's the Limit. Reynolds, who plays the role of Sky, the fiancé of Sophie, played by Amy Weaver, is no stranger to the stage. With a background that includes performing in the national tour of Mamma Mia, as well as roles in the Muni's Sweeney Todd and on screen in Billy Porter's Anything's Possible, Reynolds is the perfect guide to take you through the inner workings of this beloved musical. And this is the part most people miss. The real magic happens backstage, where the cast and crew work tirelessly to bring the spectacular show to life. For 6 weeks, starting August 5th, Reynolds will be sharing his daily routine, introducing you to his castmates and the crew, and getting you a sneak peek into the sights and sounds of the Winter Garden Theater, where Mamma Mia is currently playing. New episodes of The Sky's the Limit will premiere every Tuesday, with highlights also featured on the Broadway show with Tamsin's The Dow. But what really sets this vlog apart is the unique perspective it offers. As a performer who has been part of both the national tour and the Broadway production, Reynolds has a deep understanding of what makes Mamma Mia so special, and he's eager to share that with you. So, get ready to go behind the scenes of one of Broadway's most beloved shows and experience the magic of Mamma Mia like never before. And now, we want to hear from you. What do you think makes Mamma Mia such an enduring favorite among musical fans? Is it the music, the story, or something else entirely? Let us know in the comments. But here's a question to consider. Can a musical that's been around for as long as Mamma Mia still feel fresh and exciting to new audiences? Or is it primarily a nostalgia trip for those who grew up with the music of ABBA? We'd love to hear your thoughts and spark a discussion about the enduring appeal of this iconic show. Mamma Mia, Broadway 2025 Epic Greek Pre-Theater Dinner at Iris, ABBA Musical Dining Experience. Get ready for a taste of Greece in the heart of New York City this summer. Fans of the hit musical Mamma Mia are eagerly awaiting its return to Broadway. And to make the experience even more unforgettable, a nearby restaurant is offering a Mediterranean pre-theater dinner that will transport your taste buds to the Greek islands. The musical, which first premiered on Broadway in 2001, tells the story of Sophie, a young woman who is getting married and wants her father to walk her down the aisle. The only problem is, she doesn't know who her father is. As she navigates this dilemma, the musical takes the audience on a journey of laughter, tears, and music, all set against the stunning backdrop of a fictional Greek island. This summer, Mamma Mia returns to Broadway for a limited engagement. The show will run until February 1st, 2026, giving fans plenty of opportunities to experience the magic of this beloved musical. But here's where it gets even more.